Hello, my friends. Many of us spent our whole lives taking care of others. We worked hard, paid our taxes, raised families, and tried to do the right thing. But when we get older, it can feel like the world moves too fast, and no one slows down to explain things to us anymore, especially when it comes to benefits and support that are actually meant for us. The truth is, there are real programs in this country that can help with things like medication costs, groceries, utility bills, transportation, and daily expenses. But most seniors simply aren't told about them, and I believe that's not fair. So today, I want to share these programs with you, gently, clearly, and without confusion, because you deserve to live with dignity, comfort, and peace. Before we begin, will you tell me which state you're watching from? Some of these benefits depend on where you live. 1. Medicare Part B Giveback Program. There is something many seniors don't know about, but it can make a meaningful difference every month. It's called the Medicare Part B Giveback. Now, this is not a separate government benefit, and no one will send you a letter about it. It comes through certain Medicare Advantage or Part C plans. Normally, every person on Medicare has a monthly premium taken out of their Social Security check for Part B. But in some areas, there are Medicare Advantage plans that will pay part of that premium for you. This means your monthly Social Security deposit can actually increase. The amount is not the same for everyone. It depends entirely on your zip code and which plans are available in your area. For some people, it may be a small amount. For others, it may be much more. The key thing to understand is that this benefit does not happen automatically. You have to check. The simplest way to do that is to call a licensed Medicare agent you trust or your local SHIP counselor and ask, "Are there Medicare Advantage plans in my area that offer a Part B giveback?" There is no obligation to switch plans. Just asking does not lock you into anything. This is simply about knowing your options. You worked your whole life. You paid into this system. You deserve to know if there is a way to keep a little more money in your own pocket each month, with dignity and peace. 2. Extra help for prescription drug costs. For many seniors, the cost of prescription medications can feel heavy, especially when you are living on a fixed income. There is a program called Extra Help, sometimes called the Low-Income Subsidy, that is designed to make prescription drugs under Medicare Part D much more affordable. What many older adults don't realize is that the income limits for this program are more flexible than people think. You do not need to be extremely low income to qualify. If you are receiving Social Security or you have a modest pension or retirement income, you may still be eligible. When approved, Extra Help can reduce or even completely remove your monthly Part D plan premium, meaning you may no longer have to pay that bill at all. It can also lower your yearly deductible, and, most importantly, it can reduce your co-pays at the pharmacy, sometimes to just a few dollars. The purpose of this program is simple: to make sure that you can access the medications your doctor recommends without feeling financial pressure or having to choose between medicine and other essentials. To apply, you don't need to talk to your insurance company. You can apply directly through the Social Security Administration by visiting ssa.gov/extrahelp or by calling Social Security and letting them help you complete the application gently over the phone. Remember, this is not charity. This is support you earned through years of work and contribution. You deserve to take your medicines with comfort, confidence, and peace. 3. Medicare Savings Programs. Many seniors don't realize that there are programs that can help pay for Medicare expenses, especially when living on a fixed monthly income. These are called Medicare Savings Programs, and they're meant for people who already have Medicare but may be struggling with the cost of premiums, co-pays, or deductibles. The income guidelines for these programs are often more flexible than people think, which means you might qualify even if you receive Social Security or have some savings. One of the most helpful programs is called QMB, and if you qualify for it, your Medicare Part B premium can be paid for you, and your copays and deductibles can be covered too, making doctor visits much more affordable. There are also programs called SLMB and QI, which focus on helping pay your Part B monthly premium, allowing you to keep more money in your Social Security check each month. The best part is, you do not have to try to understand all of this on your own. You can simply call your State Health Insurance Assistance Program, SHIP, and tell them you would like to see if you qualify for a Medicare Savings Program. They will look at your income, explain your options slowly and kindly, and help you apply for free, with no pressure to choose anything you are not comfortable with. After all your years of work and contribution, you deserve support that helps you live with less stress and more ease. 4. Help with utility bills. Utility bills can be one of the hardest parts of living on a fixed income. When the weather gets very hot or very cold, we naturally need more heating or cooling, and the bills can rise quickly. This can create stress, especially when you're trying to carefully manage your monthly budget. There is a program called LIHEAP, which stands for the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, and its purpose is to help older adults stay comfortable at home without worrying so much about high energy costs. This program can help pay part of your electric or gas bill, and in some cases, it can also help repair or replace unsafe heating or cooling systems. Many seniors don't apply because they think they won't qualify, but the guidelines are often more flexible than expected. You can receive help even if you own your home, and even if your income is not extremely low. The goal is simply to make sure you can live safely and comfortably. To apply, you don't need to fill out complicated forms alone. You can contact your local community action agency, and they will guide you step by step, kindly and patiently. This is not charity. This is support that exists so you don't have to choose between comfort and your budget. You have spent your life caring for others. It is okay to receive a little care in return. 5. Lifeline phone and internet discount. Staying connected is so important as we get older, whether it's calling family, checking a doctor's appointment, or simply hearing a familiar voice. But phone and internet bills can feel like one more monthly burden when you're living on a fixed income. There is a program called Lifeline that was created to help older adults lower the cost of their phone or internet service. This is a real federal program, not a promotion or temporary discount. It provides a monthly reduction on your bill, usually around $9 a month, and in certain rural or tribal areas, the discount can be even larger. Many seniors are surprised to learn that they already qualify automatically if they receive Medicaid, SNAP, food assistance, Supplemental Income Security, SSI, or certain veterans benefits. You do not lose anything by checking your eligibility, and applying does not affect your Social Security or Medicare in any way. The process is simple. You can call your current phone or internet company and say you would like to apply for the Lifeline discount, and they will guide you through the steps. Or, if it feels easier, you can visit lifelinesupport.org and follow the instructions there. The purpose of this program is to make sure you can stay connected to the people and the world around you without stress and without worry. After all, communication is not a luxury. It is a part of living with dignity, connection, and peace. Number 6. Help with groceries. Groceries can take up a large part of your budget, especially when prices keep rising. And when you're living on a fixed income, it can feel stressful trying to make sure there's enough for nutritious meals each week. There is a program called SNAP, sometimes known as food assistance, that can help with the cost of groceries. Many seniors hesitate to consider SNAP because they think it is only for very low-income households, or because they feel uncomfortable asking for help. But what many older adults don't realize is that the rules for seniors are different. You can own your home, own a car, and even have some savings in the bank and still qualify. The program looks at your monthly income and expenses, including medical costs, to determine your benefit. For many seniors, this can provide $90 to $300 or more each month on a card that works just like a regular debit card at grocery stores. You can use it at supermarkets, farmers markets, and even some delivery services, and it is completely private. No one knows you're using SNAP unless you tell them. To get started, you can call your local senior center or community action agency, and they can help you apply step by step, kindly and respectfully. This program exists to make sure you can have healthy, comforting meals without financial worry. Nourishment is not something you should have to struggle for. It is something you deserve every single day. 7. Property tax relief for seniors. Property taxes can become a heavy burden as we age, even if the home is fully paid off. Many seniors feel stressed each year when that tax bill arrives, especially on a fixed income. What many people don't know is that most states offer property tax relief programs specifically for seniors, which can help lower, reduce, or even freeze property taxes so they don't continue to rise. These programs go by different names depending on the state. Some call them a senior property tax freeze, others a homestead exemption for seniors, and some offer tax reduction or credit programs. The purpose, however, is always the same: to help older adults stay in their homes comfortably without worrying about being priced out by rising taxes. You generally qualify based on age, often 62 or 65 plus, income level, and home value, but the guidelines are often more flexible than seniors expect. To learn what applies in your area, you can simply call your county assessor's office and say you would like to ask about senior property tax relief. They are used to helping with this and will guide you step by step, slowly, kindly, and without pressure. You have taken care of your home for many years. You deserve the security of staying in it without fear or financial strain. 8. Help with home repairs and safety. As we grow older, the home we love may begin to need repairs, and sometimes these repairs can feel too expensive or overwhelming to manage alone. A heater that doesn't warm the house well, a roof that drips when it rains, steps that feel unsteady, or even simple things like needing grab bars in the bathroom can really affect safety and peace of mind. There are programs designed specifically to help seniors keep their homes safe and comfortable. One is the Weatherization Assistance Program, which can help improve insulation, repair heating and cooling systems, and make the home easier and more affordable to maintain. Another helpful option is the USDA Home Repair Grant, available for seniors 62 and older who qualify. This grant can be used to fix problems that affect health and safety, such as repairing roofing, electrical issues, adding railings or ramps, or making bathrooms safer. These programs are not about charity. They exist to support older adults so they can stay in their homes longer, safely, and comfortably. You can simply contact your local community action agency and they will gently guide you through the steps, explain what documents are needed, and help you apply without pressure. You have spent years caring for your home. Now it is completely okay to let these programs help your home care for you in return. 9. National Parks Lifetime Senior Pass. Sometimes what we truly need is not just financial help, but peace, fresh air, and a little beauty in our lives. And there is a wonderful benefit that many seniors are surprised to learn about. If you are 62 or older, you are eligible for something called the National Parks Senior Pass. This pass gives you lifetime access to over 2,000 parks, forests, lakes, and recreation areas across the United States. Places filled with trees, rivers, mountains, walking trails, picnic areas, and quiet spaces where you can simply breathe and feel free. The cost is a one-time $80 for a lifetime pass. There is also an annual option for $20 if you prefer that. And what makes this so meaningful is that the pass doesn't just cover you. In many locations, it also covers anyone traveling with you in one vehicle. So whether it's family, friends, or even grandchildren, you can share the experience with the people you love. These parks are not just places to visit. They are places where you can clear your mind, enjoy gentle movement at your own pace, feel sunlight on your face, listen to birds, and remember that life still holds beauty and peace, no matter our age. You can easily get the pass online by searching National Park Senior Lifetime Pass. Or you can purchase it in person at many park entrances with your photo ID. You spent a lifetime working. You deserve places where your heart feels light, your mind feels calm, and you feel connected to the world again. 10. Transportation discounts for seniors. Getting around can become more challenging as we get older. Maybe driving long distances doesn't feel as comfortable as it once did. Or maybe gas and maintenance costs are simply too high on a fixed income. But staying connected to the world, whether it's to visit family, go to appointments, or simply enjoy an outing, is still so important. That's why many transportation services offer senior discounts, though most people aren't told about them. For example, Amtrak offers 10% off most rail fares for travelers 65 and older. Trains can be a peaceful way to travel. No traffic, no stress, just time to relax and enjoy the view. Greyhound also provides discounts for seniors 62 and older, usually around 5%, depending on the route. And closer to home, many local bus systems, city transit services, and senior shuttle programs offer reduced fares or, in some areas, completely free rides for older adults. In many states, seniors can apply for a reduced fare card, which can cut transportation costs in half or more. If walking or mobility has changed, many communities also offer door-to-door senior ride services, where a driver will pick you up from your home and help you get to medical appointments, grocery stores, or community centers. To find what's available near you, you can simply search online for Senior Transportation Card plus your city or county name. You deserve to stay mobile, connected, and independent, with safety and comfort and without financial strain. 11. Affordable fitness, wellness, and social activities, YMCA, and community programs. Staying active and staying connected to others becomes especially important as we get older, not only for our physical health, but for our emotional well-being too. But gym memberships and fitness classes can feel expensive, and many seniors quietly give up activities that used to bring them joy because of cost. What many people don't know is that places like the YMCA, local senior centers, and community wellness programs often offer reduced membership rates for older adults. Some locations even use a sliding scale, which means your monthly cost is based on what you can comfortably afford. For some seniors, this brings the cost down to very low, and in some cases, no cost at all. This can include gentle yoga or stretch classes, warm water therapy pool, chair exercises, Tai Chi and balance programs, bingo, art groups, book clubs, and social meetups. And perhaps the most important part is the sense of community. Being around others who understand your stage of life can make your days feel lighter, warmer, and less lonely. To explore this, you can simply call your local YMCA, senior center, or community center and say, "Do you have senior memberships or financial assistance options?" They will guide you slowly and kindly. No judgment, no pressure. 12. Free one-on-one help understanding your Medicare options. SHIP program. Medicare can be confusing. There are so many plans, letters, premiums, and rules that it can feel overwhelming, especially when you're trying to make the best decision for your health and your budget. and many seniors end up paying more than they need to, simply because no one ever took the time to explain things slowly and clearly. That is why the State Health Insurance Assistance Program, or SHIP, exists. Every state has SHIP counselors who are trained to help older adults understand their Medicare options, and the best part is, their help is completely free. They don't work for insurance companies, which means they don't try to sell you anything. Their only job is to help you understand your choices so you feel confident and supported. You can talk to them about which Medicare Advantage or supplement plans are available in your area, whether you qualify for extra help, Medicare savings programs, or the Give Back, how to avoid paying for coverage you don't actually need, and how to switch plans safely if needed. And you don't have to go anywhere. You can speak to a SHIP counselor over the phone, step by step, at your own pace. To find yours, just search SHIP plus your state name, or call your local senior center and they will connect you. You don't have to figure Medicare out alone. You deserve clear explanations, patience, and support without confusion or pressure. You know, life doesn't get easier just because we get older. In fact, sometimes it feels like we have to carry even more bills, more health concerns, more quiet moments that we didn't ask for. But I want you to remember something very important. You are not alone, and you deserve support. These programs are not favors. They are your rights, earned through years of work, sacrifice, and contribution. You have already given so much to your family, your community, and this country. It is okay to receive help now. It is okay to make things easier for yourself. If even one of these programs can take a little weight off your shoulders or bring a bit more peace into your day, then it is worth exploring.